do let me know. But the the main updates I have is that the Eglantine and Zoe new collection has arrived this week, and it's a new addition to their range. Um, so we've got jersey and sweatshirtings now in Eglantine and Zoe range, which they're quite beautiful. So everyone, I mean, if you've used their fabrics, you know their key focus is on quality, and they do love quite minimalist and beautiful prints, which Zoe designs herself in France. So now they've added jersey for the first time to their range, and it's one of their popular motifs, anemone or anemone, that they use to put both on jersey and French sweatshirting, which is made from the organic cotton. Uh, so the jersey is organic cotton elastane, but the sweatshirting has a blend of cotton and a bit of recycled polyester. So I'm going to show them both to you just now. I think we have enough audience right now. So yeah, here we go. I've just started talking about fabric straight away because I realized when I upload those live streams for catch up for later, it lingers quite a bit for people catching up later. So I decided just to get straight to the point right now. So yeah, so we've got 4 shades in beautiful autumnal tones from Eglantine and Zoe range. And just to give you an update as well, what I'm going to talk about later, apart from the Eglantine and Zoe fabrics, I'm also going to show you some of the new arrivals which we've been holding for a couple of months because we didn't have space, but they're the most beautiful autumn fabrics. And they are, if you're familiar with our color collections, they fit into our autumn leaf, warm autumn collection. So if you imagine the shades of the autumn leaf, like the green I'm wearing today with some gold and rust and some mahogany or deep purple shades. Yeah, they're all the beautiful autumnal shades together. So it's going up live online today. So we've got possibly 50% of it online already, but there's quite a lot more. Actually, 50% of what's been processed, photographed, but there's quite a bit more. Yeah, to process and go live. So do keep an eye on our new arrivals. I'll show you some nice combinations later today. So I'm going to start with the go to my old friends watching me, which I've noticed now, which is nice to see their faces. Hello. Yeah, it's a bit more, gets a bit more. I don't know how you feel, but when the family or friends are watching is different from when customers are watching you. So anyway, here we go. So the 4 shades we've got is beautiful. I call it blackberry, but it's more like a burgundy shade. Nice camel, they call it, but I would say it's more caramel shade. They call it nude, kind of rose shade, and the beautiful ink blue. That's the Eglantine Zoe midnight alternative. Hi, Cara. Hello. Yeah, so we've got 4 shades. I'm going to hold them together so you can see the colors. They're all quite autumnal and beautiful. Aren't they gorgeous? So nice. So we've got both cotton jerseys and sweatshirtings in the same 4 shades with the same flower, but the flower is a bit smaller on the jersey and slightly larger on the sweatshirting. So I'm just going to show them together as well, so you can see the difference. See which one is nearer. And then we've paired them up with the ribbings as well. So this is the sweatshirting. We haven't cut the orders yet. We've listed them yesterday. So there's the new wrapped. So you can see the difference in the flower size. So yeah, it's the same flower, same motif, just slightly larger on the sweatshirting compared to the jersey fabric. And I'm going to unwrap this straight from the box. I'm going to use the scissors and show you how it looks. Did you check YouTube sound? Yeah, good. Here we go. It's really beautiful. It's very soft, exceptionally soft. It's actually quite unusual in a way that it's got 9% elastane, so it's 91 cotton and 9% elastane. It's quite bouncy and stretchy and very soft, but it's got really supple squishy feeling to it. And yet some of the samples they made are quite beautiful as well. Look, it's really nice. Yeah, that's the organic cotton and 9% elastane. So I think because of the amount of stretch, it's quite nice for wrap dresses or wrap tops, or even boat neck tops. And the sweatshirting, quite tight. I'm trying to not use the scissors, but they're old scissors somewhere. There we go. So it's quite large motif, but it looks quite nice made up. If you see the sweatshirting, we've posted it on our social media yesterday. If you see the sweatshirting made from this fabric, it's quite impressive, beautiful. So it's got this really fuzzy, oops, it just went down. Here we go. It's more like a jogging. If you're familiar with sweatshirting fabrics, there's three main types really. So one is French terry, which has slightly more weight than t-shirt jersey, and it has looped back. So sometimes they call it like a heavier t-shirt fabric. That's the French terry with a looped back. And then there is a sweatshirting with a brushed back, which has this fuzzy, fleecy back. And they would normally have elastane, and there are different weights and softness in terms of sweatshirting. And then there's a third category, which sometimes it's called jogging. So what they mean is it can be mostly either 100% cotton or cotton and polyester blend. They may not have elastane like this one. So they don't have elastane. It's much heavier and snugglier. So they're like a typical fabric for hoodies and joggers. And usually, well, there's a new kind around, which is mainly made in Turkey in the same mill. So it's a blend of organic cotton and maybe a little bit like 13% or 16% recycled polyester, which is quite a good option if you like to purchase ecological fabrics, sustainably made fabrics. So this is one of those. So it's organic cotton and recycled polyester, but only a tiny bit of polyester. So it doesn't have elastane, but it does have some, just a little bit of natural stretch. It's just from it being knitted, but not too much. But it's quite good for joggers, and it will not leave the bumpy areas because it doesn't actually stretch too much. It doesn't have much give. There we go. It's really beautiful. So the ribbing, beautiful and warm. So I was talking about the fuzziness. So it does have this fuzzy background. So the ribbing we match to this. So they don't produce the matching ribbing, the brand themselves, but we have some in a range that you can use. So this is a indigo night shade from Mind the Maker range. It's a very similar blue. It's slightly more blue than the ink blue from Eglantine and Zoe, but I mean the light makes it brighter, the ribbing, because it has a bit of a shine. But they actually look quite nice together in flesh. So you can blend indigo night. You can use indigo night blue for this ink blue options in Eglantine and Zoe range. And also, if you already own or have garments made from Eglantine and Zoe woven fabrics, they've got really nice viscose crepes or poplins or twills. They are exactly the same shade, so that you can mix and match with them. That's the ink blue, and I'll show you what they call blackberry. I think they call it blackberry, kind of a burgundy, really nice burgundy shade with caramel and terracotta accents and rose as well. And the ribbing we have ribbing in the caramel shade and rose shade as well. So you can, and also we have this blackberry as well. So I'm just going to show you how they blend. They're linked on the website. I'm just going to show you the blackberry. Slightly darker, but it works really well together. Again, I've got like really bright light in my face now, so it does accentuate the brightness of some fabrics. But you can see how well they work. So this is the aubergine shade on our website. It's a cuff ribbing. And for the rose, we have, again, from Mind the Maker, it's called 2-in-1 ribbed jersey, ribbed cuff jersey, and that's a nice blend with the rose shade. They call it nude, but it's a rose shade in ribbing, but it's a similar tone. There's this lighter tone on the fabric, and I'll show you how it blends with the original. So when you pair to the main fabric, this looks slightly darker, but it's fine. It's same shade, same tone, just slightly darker, but it blends nicely with the darker prints. So, and then the third color is, I'm going to show you the same jersey, this camel. So only this morning actually I found the pair. We've paired this with the indigo. Where's it gone? Here, you can see how nice they look together. So it's got darker and lighter tones, and it just pairs beautifully with this indigo night ribbing. So that's quite nice. Or you can use this one. I think we've called this caramel. I can't remember the website, but they look quite nice together as well. So this is not linked on the website because I've only just paired it this morning, but we've paired it with the indigo night, this one. But you can find this on the website as well. Okay, that's the Eglantine Zoe fabric. So perfect material for snuggling up, especially the sweatshirting, and you can make leggings or t-shirts or dresses or some nice tops in this prints. So they're very soft and snuggly. They do come with slightly higher price tag than our usual range, and usually that's if you want to support small brands. The price can be higher for them because of the volumes. So we print ourselves as well, and we know that when you're producing your own range, it's all about the volumes. So if you're producing thousands of meters, then your price can be quite lower. But if you're only within hundreds of meters, then yeah, the price per meter is quite high from the mill. So hence why they're quite small brands as well, like ourselves. So they don't produce in large quantities, hence the price is slightly higher. But they are designed in Europe, in France, and printed in Turkey. This one's, so they're over £20 a meter. Okay, let's take Eglantine Zoe. I will show you some more new fabrics now, new collection. But before we do that, I will also mention that we've been adding quite a range of sewing kits on our website, and now we'll be moving on to the bundles. And well, for a couple of reasons, the sewing kits are wardrobe essentials, or so we've got tops, jumpers, sweaters, cardigans. We've just added cardigan and a dress as well, and a skirt. So they're the ones that you'll throw on you and switch around, and they're good for layers as well on daily basis. So they're also good for gifting as well. So if you have someone new to sewing, for example, that it's never easy to buy bits and pieces or different haberdashery you need for your garments. It's not easy for us to buy all haberdashery for every single sewing kit because everything is slightly different item. So it's just to make that process easier. We put it all together, all the haberdashery items, and the fabric is slightly discounted as well in comparison to buying them individually, and you buy exact amount of fabric for the size range rather than like rounded up lengths. So that's the benefits of the sewing kits. So we have quite a few new ones on the website. Have a look. They're good for yourself or as a gift for gifting, or to ask someone to gift it to you. And they're the ones you need in your wardrobe, the essential staples. The new one we've just added is the It's called a jacket. It's machette from Cousette. This is a very versatile pattern. I've seen many made in just plain viscose, drapey viscose, say for summer. There's a throw-on blouse or cardigan or cover up, or you can make it in a gabardine for as a jacket or quilted fabrics, or you can actually use knitted fabrics to make a cardigan. So I thought this is a really good style as a throw-on easy cardigan. So we have paired this. Oh, I was going to bring it and I forgot. And we've paired this with a quilted jersey. So we have a diamond quilted jersey in the range, which is quite squishy and supple. So it's cotton jersey on both sides, pure cotton, and it's got a little bit of polyester, and it's got this tiny quilted diamond shapes. And we've got 3 colors. So we paired it with this one, and it makes beautiful cardigan. So yeah, that's a new sewing kit on the website, and it's a perfect garment for this season or throughout the whole winter as well. Or you can use it in summer as well, on top of to layer on the tops in the evenings. So have a look at our sewing kits. Next will be coming our signature pajama bundles. If you are not familiar yet, every year, I mean for seasonally, but especially for this time of the year, we would do luxury pajama kits. We've got where you've got really beautifully blended flannels and jerseys. So flannel for the bottom, say trousers or shorts, and the jersey for the top layer for t-shirts. And there will be one for everyone in the family, for males, females, etc. So I can show you some. We've got some lined up, but they're not cut yet, but we'll be cutting them soon. They're perfect fabrics for Christmas pajama bundles. This is a flannel, 100% cotton flannel, brushed flannel. They're very soft, and this is our popular essential chic jersey. So this will be going up online soon. I'll show you some others. I mean, these are more Christmassy. These are more Christmassy, but there are some less Christmassy ones as well, like plain blues or oatmeals or pinks. So yeah, look out for this. They're on the way. Apart from that, we will be doing make an outfit color bundles where you have a viscose, for example, a drapey fabric with print paired with a plain. It could be a jersey or a knitted fabric for cardigans and sweaters. You can make the whole outfit in beautifully harmonious colors. So that's coming as well. Speaking about the kits and bundles, we've actually, so Resac sweater, which was in our luxury Lamazi Makers Club option, has been very, very popular. So it sold out as a luxury option, but then we've added some as kits, but demand was so high, so we actually have had to order more patterns, which have arrived, and we've added more options. So sweatshirting options. So we've got couple of the new ones we've added. For example, a sweatshirting with a matching ribbing. This is the same fabric, very snuggly and squishy. So yeah, we've added some new printed French terries with matching ribbing to Resac sewing kit. I'm going to reach to the pattern so I can show you. I'm talking about this one. So it's got panels and the kangaroo pockets at the front. It's a very elegant but sporty sweatshirting fabric, and it's a really good one for this season. So you can buy this as a sewing kit with a pattern or without if you own one. Thank you, Sarah. And there are, so basically now what we've done is apart from the printed French terries like this or sweatshirtings, we've also added, we have a quite big range of organic cotton sweatshirtings in plain colors. So we've added, wherever we had enough stock, quite large stock. So we added quite a few shades of these plains with exactly same color ribbing options, or you can buy a bit of contrast as well. So in the options at the bottom, so it's quite a long list of options. So have a look. So they're there. Okay, that's the sweatshirtings. Are you happy to see some of the autumnal fabrics? So beautiful. I don't think I can use the right words. It's so pretty. So yeah, all we see around is these beautiful golden shades with greens and aubergines, like golden green like this one, or deep aubergine, mahogany shades, oranges, rust. So yeah, literally when I look around, I see outside, inside, the nature inside. It's so beautiful. So what we've got is we've got um, plains and we've got prints. They in a beautifully harmonious matching colors. So this is one of the examples. Just show a bit up high up for YouTube audience as well. So we've got chunky jumbo corduroys and denims back in stock as well. And there are two types of corduroys. The 4.55 wale, so the wale indicates the ridges, so the width of the ridges of the corduroy. So the lower the wale, the smaller the number. This one is 4.5, which is quite high, so it's jumbo corduroy, and it's pure cotton. So we listed a few shades of the pure cotton one earlier this season. Now we've got a lot more autumnal shades, and then we also have exactly same look, same jumbo corduroy, same 44.5 well, but with a bit of like 2% elastane in it, tiny bit, and I'll show you the difference if I've got one around me. Yeah, this one is my favorite color. I was looking up the exact name of the shade. What would you make with a cord? So many options. So they're great for pinafores, for trousers, for jackets, for bags, like little tote bags. Sky's the limit really, but it's a perfect autumn winter fabric. So this one with the stretch, it has tiny bit of give, you can see, because it's got 2% of elastane. This is good for making fitted trousers or fitted pinafores, for example, or shift dresses. The one that we launched last week from Liz Taylor, I'm going to bring it. So, can't find it now. Should be here. I can't believe it's sold out. It may have sold out because it's not on the shelves anymore. But Liz Taylor has just launched really elegant pinafore, really simple but so beautiful. So it's perfect for this fabric. You can make overshirts as well, or like light jackets. Yeah, this one has a bit of an elastane. Really nice. So yeah, there's two kinds of corduroys, and they look quite lush as well. I mean, we have needle cords as well. They're much lighter, and you can make dresses from those. But I'm going to show you the pairings, couple of pairings of corduroys with printed viscose or cottons. And the outfit idea is a trouser and a blouse, or a dress in a print and a blazer or jacket in a corduroy. So the fabrics I'm going to pair them with, I'll show you a couple of pairs. So this is the viscose sateen, but it's quite peachy, quite matte, so really nice. So these pairs beautifully with that one. I really like this blue. I mean, it's, I don't have the right name or for this color, but I call it storm blue. You know, do you have a suggestion? This color, I just love this shade. Sometimes we call it storm blue. Sometimes we call, well, according to the Pantone color book, it's a dragonfly blue. Is it not nice? I just love it. So beautiful. But yeah, I'm happy with either name. So nice. So yeah, these pairs quite nicely. That one. So really nice. And I've kind of jumped from the autumnal shades to another shade, but the fabric I was going to pair that with is this. So this deep purple pairs quite beautifully. Thank you, Cara. Absolutely lovely, great combination. quite nicely with this one. This is a cotton sateen. It's a really nice quality, and this will make really nice shirts or unfair blouse or just simple. We've got a few shirt patterns from Atelier Juve or the Modern Sewing Co, or even a dress. It pairs really beautifully with this plain corduroy. The fabric is actually has a more of a browny mahogany tone, and the printed one, and the plain is more deep purple. But together they're really nice. They have similar tone. And I was going to pair it with this jersey. So we've got a range of um, the sneak peek of Two in the Buttons new pattern would be great in a cord. Yes, there's another pinafore on the way. I haven't mentioned that, but yeah, thank you. It's coming next week. I mean, if you've been to Knitting and Stitching Show, or if you're planning to go this weekend, they will be having it there. You can see that there as well. There's another pinafore on the way, which is more fitted, so you possibly need a stretch fabric with a stretch for that. And that's the cotton jersey that also blends beautifully with that plain corduroy. But look at the colors, so rich and so lovely. It's very soft. It's a very nice quality jersey with about 30 or 40% stretch. It's a four-way stretch, basically. It stretches from on vertically and horizontally and diagonally. That's why it's called four-way stretch. So it's a t-shirt weight material, but it's quite supple. So you can make dresses or wrap tops or cardigans. Well, we wrap cardigans from it. And look, it's so autumnal, and it goes so well with the dark corduroy I showed you earlier. And there's a lighter ones as well. It blends with. So it's got this I'm holding it the wrong way around. It's got this dark magenta purple accents, which pairs nicely with that one. Or you can, if it's too dark for you, for your palette, it's going to show you with a pair it with this caramel or camel or caramel. Pairs nicely with that as well. Same corduroy. To have something lighter with it. But oh, some of the colors of this corduroy is just so nice. Like my brain is going mad. Currently all I see is the combinations and pairs and garment ideas. Those cords would be stunning in the new Tilly pattern. I agree. Yes, exactly. Cara just said the same. Thank you, Megan. So we've got this deep forest green as well. It's another color of the corduroy. Really nice. Look how amazing this is. And then there's accent of this green in most of the new paints, so you can pair it like this one. This is a cotton sateen. It's so nice together. So it's got the foliage in similar tones of green, and it really picks out the green color of this dark background fabric with a kind of a peachy corally floral print. It's really lush. So you can make a blouse or a shirt in this and trousers in that. There's oh, I can't remember the name now. Would you recommend a stretch for new Tilly? Yes, indeed. Yeah, it will be perfect for new Tilly's new new pattern. Yeah, this is why we always bring this fabric this time of the year, because it's a perfect bottom weight or basic option for autumn winter, and it's great for pinafores, which is ideal for layering new t-shirts. Other cords too structured. For the lame pants, they're not. They're very soft. So with corduroys, they have quite a bit of a thickness, but then depending on the quality, you can get really stiff ones or you can get really soft ones. So we've had some needle cords in the past with stretch are quite stiff, like almost really structured, but these ones are really, really soft. I'm not sure if you can see from the behavior, but like they're really squishable and soft. So yeah, definitely not too structured for the lame pants. It will be great for it. It does have, especially the ones with elastane, has a bit more fluidity. So this one is with elastane. I was going to suggest Soho House 7's the wide leg trouser. Of course, I'm not going to remember the name. That's my habit. Thank you. It's quite high waist fitted, and it's got wide legs. So House 7 trousers. There's no chance I can remember that. So yeah, that will be great for the corduroys as well. Cool. Couple more pairs I have in mind if you'd like to see more. Yes, the other beautiful shade. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yeah, I've been looking up for the right name for a while for this as well. Let me see what I've named it. Well, kind of between pink clay or terracotta, but the name I came up with is the autumn spice. I think it's tandoori spice color. But because, yeah, it's not easy to visualize all these names, I just call it autumn spice because it's so beautiful. Oh, I just love this color. So it's kind of a terracotta shade with a bit more pink in it. It's really nice. And I'll show you some of the fabrics that it pairs with. They're still around me. We've been adding them to the website this morning. So there's a few. I'm not sure if they both have gone up, but this is quite interesting print. It's a viscose. Is it Ecovero? Yeah, this is Ecovero viscose. It's almost like a holiday print, but in autumnal shades. It's got this landscape print. You can see a bit of palm trees and sunshine. I'm sure it's like a beach style kind of print, but in autumnal shades. So it gives really nice character and fun to the design, to the fabric. So this pairs beautifully with that terracotta. So that would make a nice outfit. Or you could pair this with this olive shade, or even the magenta plum. Did you mean the oxbow pants? Yes, I'm about to make those. Yes, exactly. I meant oxbow pants. Thank you so much. That's exactly it. I always need help with pattern names. So yeah, that's quite nice. Thank you. And the other combination I've got, I'm going to go back to my favorite color. This one. That one. So this is a cotton jersey. Let me unroll it a bit. It's a really nice, same quality cotton jersey I showed you earlier with stretch, but it has this both the rust brown, this pinky coral, and the same blue accents. So it does pair nicely with that. So you can make this as a t-shirt, or you can make pinafore in this fabric and a t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt in this jersey, and there'll be a nice pair. So this corduroy, actually, I have two shades. They're very similar. One is with stretch. This is a 100% cotton one, and I can show you the difference. It was quite hard to capture the difference on the website, for the website. I'll show you them together so you can see. And the light doesn't help either. Bright light. Can you see the slight difference? So this is a bit more turquoisey, and that's slightly deeper. The one that's slightly deeper has a stretch, and the one that's slightly lighter is 100% cotton. And honestly, there's such a little difference. Obviously, I like the color so much, I got both. That's why I got both. Otherwise, I wouldn't have caused the confusion for the website. But here we go. I did that. So yeah, this is slightly darker, and you can tell it's more like a jewel tone, and that's more like a sea themed or sea life kind of. This goes with coral, and that goes more with orange, I would say. Here you can see the difference of the two. It's what I do all the time. Compare and pair. They're so similar, honestly. There's no difference really. And the other interesting fabric we got that pairs beautifully with these blues is that animal print sweatshirting. Now, if you love animal prints, this is a really nice bright one. It still has this rusty orange. It's orange, but not too bright orange. It's almost like a burnt orange. And it's on a natural undyed base. So instead of it being dyed to off-white or white, it's like natural, like a natural linen feel base. It even has tiny flecks, linen style flecks. And it has this really fuzzy, warm background. It's so snuggly. It has a bit of elastane. This would be a beautiful jumper. You can make a Resak, or you can make Billy, or you can make Jara. There's so many nice sweater patterns around. So yeah, these blend beautifully as well with this color. And that fabric I was showing you also goes well with this green as well, because it's got foliage in kind of olive and dark green as well. So many combinations. I mean, the whole collection, if you go on our website, under fabrics by style, we have fabric by color palette. I'm going to put, there's different autumnal color palettes there, and I'm going to put them under the same umbrella because there's too many. But one of them is called Warm Autumn, which originally was Autumn Leaf. I'm going to rename it because I like Autumn Leaf more. So that Autumn Leaf collection, or Warm Autumn, has about 5-6 shades that all blend so beautifully together. I mean, it doesn't have to be just two. You can pick any pair, really. They're so nice together. Okay, next I'm going to show you the highlight of the collection. The most autumnal fabric I have seen. And that goes with almost all the autumnal fabrics I showed you, all the colors. So this is a velvet quilt. It's very lush, so soft. It's very snuggly and lush. And then it's got this plain black background. It's not shiny, it's slightly matte. It's not like a slippy puffer fabric feel. It's more matte and snuggly and cuddly, and oh, I can't find enough words. And it's so autumnal because all the rich shades that you want to wear this time of the year. And it has really nice olive, orange, rust, coral, yeah, some greeny yellow, gold green, so many nice shades. And you can pair this with so many fabrics, plains. So if you wear, imagine wearing this as a trouser, and this is a quilted. Let me hold it nicely. I can't hold them both together, they're too big, but you know what I mean. Can you see? So nice. It should be upside down. This is the top and that's the bottom. But yeah, this green really brings out this accents of the green. The print is on a black background. But yeah, oh, so gorgeous. So nice and snuggly, both of them. Let me show you the other. So yeah, that print actually goes well with the deep forest green I showed you as well. I think it's nicer if you see them side by side rather than me just talking about it. So you can pair with any green. So if you pair with the lighter green, it brings out the light green shade. If you pair with the dark green, it brings out the dark green shade. So it depends which color you like more. Thank you. I love that. That's the joy for me of being in this business, pairing the colors and fabrics all the time. So nice. I was also going to show you a pair with of the same fabric with this caramel shade. There's no right and wrong, really. It's just whichever color you like more. So when you see a print with multicolored accents, you literally pick the color you like, and whatever color you pair it with as a dominant color, it brings that out. So if you pair it with the camel or caramel shade, all you will see is that caramel shade in the printed fabric as well. So you can just play with it. yeah, I mean, there are some other ones as well. I can't physically show you all, but the same jersey I showed you earlier on a beautiful kind of a midnight background, we have one on a brown background as well. And I would call it autumn spice. It's got lots of, um, yeah, kind of oranges and rust that you see in spices. So this is really nice as well. And that would pair really well with the deep aubergine corduroy I showed as well, or jersey. Here we go. How lovely is that? Love the colours of fabric. So spoiled. Thank you. This is what happens to me when I see these fabrics when I'm ordering them. I make so much mess. Suppliers hate me because some of them are really, really organized and they have every hanger like meticulously stacked up. And all I do is like spread them all around and pair them up, make the biggest mess. But yeah, this is the result of it. We get them here in harmonious colors. So yeah, I really like this. It's a cotton jersey as well, very soft. Um, Goes well with brown, and there's something, another shade here, which is like a lighter brown. It's like a brown mixed with yellow, and it goes really nicely with this one. It's like brown, but not pure brown. What color is this? I have no name for this yet. It's one of the browns, but it's more of a muted brown, not too dark. So that goes well with this. I'll find a name for it eventually. This fabric has a tone of that in there. Right. I do like making mess, and I can't even walk now. I have so much fabric around me. One of the other fabrics. Oh yeah, there's two more I want to show you. Not one. There can never be one. So I know it's winter. Oh, I love the brown. Thank you. There's some really nice brown shades. Two, I think. So yeah, I know it's not a linen season, but linen is very versatile and some can be quite heavy. And especially with the embroidery, it's even heavier. And I do like this print. I did buy it for now, not for summer. And we actually have this in nice green as well, in different embroidery. But I just love this bold embroidery. And this makes the nicest blouses. We had similar, it was more of an emerald green, with white, large white embroidery. And it was so nice. I regretted so much for not getting it because it just went too quickly. I couldn't even save for myself. It's a dark brown corduroy, the stretch or none, please. So the dark one, this is 100% cotton. I'm pretty sure I have. I'm going to ask James. There's another collection that's waiting to go online. It's not autumnal. It is autumnal, but it's jewel toned, not the autumn leaf toned. So there may be some more in there. Is there any brown in that shelf? I can't see. Or light in my face. There may be a darker brown as well. But this one I showed you is 100% cotton. It doesn't have elastane. So yeah, I was talking about. So with the YouTube comments, I'm afraid they just pop up and disappear. So if I don't catch it on time, I may have missed some of your questions. But do message me if I have missed it. I think that's the only brown, but I was sure I got two browns. So this linen is, yeah, it's so lush. It's quite weighty, and embroidery always adds weight to the fabric. So this would make the nicest blouses or a dress, like a winter dress. Or you can make it for Christmas, because that beige color embroidery almost looks like gold on the black. So you can make a really nice the new dress from Atelier Juke Pipa, and I forgot the name. The other one will be nice in this. And I want to show you this same fabric in green, which I photographed yesterday. Is a green linen there? No, it's not here, but there are a couple in different shades of greens. The one there? Where did I put it? I definitely photographed it, so it should be here. But yeah, there's another one with green, but it's got more like a leaf shape embroidery. It's so pretty. Can't find it now. But yeah, do have a look. They will make nice festive or really bold garments that will stand out, but they're nice as shirts. Um, that's it. The other ones I was going to show you is the quilts. Yeah. So there is the whole trend of quilted cottons that come from Jaipur, from India. I mean, we don't buy direct from India. We haven't got there yet. We're not ready to buy volumes of quilted fabrics, have no space, but our suppliers stock them as well. So I did get a couple. I think I got three, and they're like really nice cotton voiles on both sides with a polyester wooded filling, so that make them quite warm. So they're so nice. I did like this color a lot because it's really nice, fresh green with purple, and it pairs really nicely with the um, this lime green corduroy, which is that's 100% cotton as well. So if you see these two together, and I'm going to show you another print that goes with it behind me. Generally, purple and this lime or grass green is another name for this green. They go really, really well. It's like a khaki shade. So these two belong to the our succulents collection, where purples and green blend really beautifully together. So yeah, they're quite nice. So if you can make a little waistcoat, gilet, or even a jacket in this, and pair with this corduroy trousers. And then we have another cotton. So you don't need to line this obviously because it's got that different type of, it's got stripes. So they will always have another cotton with different print on the reverse. And then this cotton sateen as well. So nice with this rich purple, deep purple, and that green. They go really well as well. So yeah, again, I see this as a dress with a corduroy as a overshirt, for example, or you can make a waistcoat in that and skirt in this, or make, my favorite would be a trouser in the corduroy and a blouse or shirt in this cotton sateen. And cotton is so versatile. So yeah, it's really, really nice. Oh, can't get over it. I was saying yesterday, I'm the only mad person in this place. Regardless how much fabrics I have around and I see new ones every day, I just I just can't lose the excitement, especially when you see these beautiful colors together. Oh, only if there was a magic around where I could turn them into garments with a click, just to wear them all. That would be amazing. But yeah, this is just a fraction, obviously, of um, what we have and what's coming. But yeah, I mean, there's so many nice ones. But most of these I showed you going to the autumn leaf collection on the website, or warm autumn. We have some more that will go into the, like these ones, into the succulent. So if you want to look at that collection and see other fabrics as well. And there will be the autumn jewel that we've been talking about in the last couple of weeks. There's more fabrics that will go in there. And the highlights are the printed ribbed jerseys. So we have some really nice ribbed jerseys, the wider ones for t-shirts. It shows it's lovely, thank you. That's yeah, they're wider, so they're more for like a high neck t-shirts, like a Nico from Tobias. So we've got the old design, and there's a new kind of jersey which I hadn't seen before, which I want to show you. So if you just bear with me, I'll go grab one. But yeah, I've got more quilted cottons. So yeah, there's this jersey which is quite new, which will go up on the website this week. Um, it's a single layer. It's a cotton and elastane. Yeah, it's 95% cotton. It almost looks like so cute. You see, it's got this. If you were to crochet, that's what you would do. You just crochet little frills onto it. So it's got little frills on one side, almost sewn onto it, or crocheted onto it, or knitted onto it. It's quite unique. I mean, the color doesn't show well on the screen because of the bright light, but we have this in several shades. It's really soft, and these frills added some weight to it as well. There's a white color, and it's possibly pink, maybe navy as well. So this will make really nice, just plain t-shirts, and that gives enough texture and accent to it to make it unique and different. You see the little frills? But yeah, it might show as exciting, but it's actually quite nice, really nice when you see it. Yeah, and it's quite plain on the other side. So it's got these little seams where these little frills run down on it. But that's something that will be going up next week. It's a bit of a stress. It's basically a t-shirt weight. I would use it as a t-shirt for going out, really, just to elevate the basic simple t-shirt with some accents, really. So yeah, they're quite nice. And we also sourced pure cotton, 100% cotton jerseys. Yeah, it's quite minty. It's really, yeah, I would say it's a mint or light sage green. It goes well with this quilted as they sit together on top of each other. Um, so what I was saying, I forgot. Yes, we've sourced the pure cotton, which is not easy to find, to be honest. 100% cotton jersey fabrics. So we've got them in 3 different shades now. So they'll be going up online as well. So sometimes when you want to make slipwear or clothes for uh, little ones, babies, you don't always want to use elastane because elastane is like polyester, really. It's quite heavy and it's not 100% breathable, the garment. So we've got this pure cotton fabrics now. They're just plain basic shades just for making simple summer tops or slipwear or clothes for children, which will be going up as well. Do you have any good neat fabrics with a named casual dress? Yes, so I have that in mind for kids. Um, we have some jacquard knits at the moment. I mean, merino wool is the best. I would recommend the ones we have in stock. But we do have some heavy knits on the way. They're like jacquard knits with some designs woven into it. Other than that, our snug, if you want something plain, we have few in the range. Snug viscose blends sweater knits. They're more fluffy and soft. That has good amount of elastane and recovery. The soft touch one that Cara got as well, that's very similar, but it's less snuggly. I mean, it's less fluffy. That can work as well in terms of plain shades. Other than that, jacquard needs the Mind the Maker bark jacquard. I wore a jumper a couple of weeks ago. We have two shades. That's got a really nice structure and a stretch as well, so that will be nice as casual. So many options. But if you look at our Pontoroma is another one. Depends what feel and content you need. But we have a good range of Pontoroma fabrics that has the best recovery because of the elastane contents, and they come in various thickness and warmness. The modal ones, peachy modal Pontoroma, is so lush. That would make a really lush casual dress. But yeah, have a look at those. Too many options almost. But double knits. On our website, you'll find them under double knits and jacquards, the Pontoromas and the jacquards I mentioned. And the other ones will be the snug and the sweater knits will be under sweater knits, basically. Knitwear fabrics. But yeah, I have a plan to make sewing kits for casual. I've had that plan since it came out. It's queuing, but merino will be perfect for it. That big merino behind me is another one that will be perfect for it as well. Oh, that's pretty much it. In terms of what's coming, um, we have, oh gosh, we received 10 boxes today. We nearly couldn't walk, but once we unboxed them, it was better. I can show you the booklet. So CH6 new collection is launching next week. They have shared this already on the web on their Instagram, so I can share some pictures. I can't show you the fabrics yet, but they will be launching on Thursday next week. So if you've tried CH6, you know how amazing they are. They're the nicest French terriers, quite squishy, and they've added new qualities this year as well. So I'll show you this briefly so you have an idea of the color range. Usually there are more greens in their collection, but this time we have lots of cobalts and blues and coral and orange. So nice blues. There's some browns as well, and they've got some really new qualities in the range. It's quite nice. It's kind of a tie-dye linens as well, and the new qualities they have is quilted fabrics. But one is a quilted jersey, and the other one is like a piqué, quite weighty, structured, but like a jacquard, again with diamond shapes that are really good for jackets and coats. There's that new quality, and they also have. I've never seen a fabric this wide, honestly. I mean, I don't think there's a shelf that we can fit it in. It's 2 meters 16 wide sweatshirting fabric. They're like folded there like this big. I couldn't believe it was folded when we unpacked the boxes. The boxes were huge as well. But yeah, there's a new kind of it's a jogging sweatshirting which is pure cotton. It's like a French terry, but it has a special technical name. I can't remember now. But it's pure cotton. It's heavy sweatshirting for joggers and sweaters and hoodies and stuff. But yeah, that's a new addition to them as well in the same beautiful colors. So that's coming next week. There's some linens and viscoses as well to blend with all. A nice quirky prints as always on the squishy, beautiful cotton French terry. So next Friday I'll be showing you that collection. Um, yes, we have them here. Has to wait for the whole week. But yeah, other than that, just one more. Yeah, this is the one I also that goes on the website today. You can see I like the brown and the cobalt and like a pinky coral in it. That's the same cotton quilted cotton fabric with a layer in between. But yeah, it's so nice. That would make such nice waistcoats. I can make them into kits if you like, because the ones we did previously were very popular. We have a PDF pattern from Cousette. It's called Big Cat. Hold up. James is watching on YouTube, which is helpful. So yeah, it's really nice. Sorry if you didn't see on YouTube. Have you got any examples of binding for that fabric? We do. So on our website, it's called Jordan Binding. I'll show you. Okay, this is one of them. We do have one in cobalt, the same blue as well. They're running low now because we use them a lot. But this is called Jordan bias tape. It's just a regular bias tape, which is wider. So if you have these little tools, does it go with the aubergine cord? Do you mean this one? I'll show you in a minute. It won't go with aubergine cord, I think, but it goes with the blues and the browns. I mean, I can pair them together, see how it looks. It may go. This goes in our autumn sunset collection. I'm not sure if you have aubergine in there, but I'll pair them and you can see. But this is quite wide. Could we see the My Dress Made fabrics? Have I not shown them to you? Yes, of course you can. Sorry, I forgot they were new as well. It's just a normal bias binding, but the fabric used is the puffer coat fabric. But I just like them for the week. We don't stock the puffer quilted fabrics. We may bring them if we make space. But yeah, we buy these binds. You can see some on the website. They're running a bit low, but I'm going to restock them because we use them for the waistcoat sewing kits, and they do come in a caramel and cobalt shade that you can And there's a nice green as well, and they've sold out. But let me answer some of your questions. So that's called Jordan bias binding that we use for quilted fabrics. This one, I'm going to try and pair if I can dig out the purple corduroy because it's quite deep now. Yeah, it pairs nicely with this one. It pairs with this one well because can you see the color on the reverse? Yeah, it does pair a bit. Or you can use darker brown corduroy, which not this one. It's more greeny brown. We need something more pinky brown. But this one, you may have a good idea. You may have seen. Yeah, it's not bad actually because it's quite deep. Yeah, it does. It almost makes blue look like aubergine. But yeah, they do pair well actually. It does go well. I'll show you the reverse side as well. Can you see? Yeah, I think it's nice. It's not bad. I'd wear them together. So you've got good eye for the color. My just made fabrics. There's not many. There's only 3 new ones. So I'm just going to show you those. Okay, so I've got them here. I need to pass some to James because I made so much mess here. Can I pass you this quilted fabric? Thank you, please. And that as well. And take all the space. Okay, so there's 3 new prints in my Dress Made printed viscose collection. These are the new bolts. I can show them to you. So this is a viscose poplin in a really beautiful glitzy print. So it's got different shades of blues, like a dark blue background and a cobalt and lighter blue florals and pink accents. So there's orange in there as well. So it pops really nicely, and she makes some really beautiful dresses. So that's the viscose poplin, just a plain viscose. And then this is the highlight of the collection. That's the viscose twill. That's really beautiful. It's got mostly magenta, purple, and blue tones, and now it's got some really bright pink accents as well. So this is a viscose twill with a little bit more weight, and it's quite nice. Yeah, that's lovely. It does have this dual aubergine tone as well in it. You can pair it with the navy corduroys. We have navies as well coming. So there is another set of corduroys I showed you that has more blues and reds, so they will go well with this one. So this will go into more our magenta and jewel toned collections. And there's another wintry one which has reds and on a black background and green, so that will go nice in our poppy collection. So if you like these Christmassy shades of reds and bright greens popping on a black background, have a look at our poppy collection. It has a lot of red and nice fresh green on it. This will make such a beautiful winter dress. Really nice. Or even Christmas dress. So this is viscose crepe. It's quite soft. Yeah, that's very nice. That's the new prints. And then we did bring back some of the popular ones. This is like a timeless print. I'm so happy they're reprinting as well, because I just can't have enough of it. So nice. I love this print. It's the most beautiful in their range. It's got really, really rich teal. It's actually not easy to get these bright shades in my fabric, but it's so beautiful. Look at that. A really rich teal and blue and navy, magenta, and that blend with the caramel makes it really, really rich and beautiful. I just love that. There's been some really nice dresses shared on Instagram, on our grid and elsewhere as well in this fabric. And they've got some really nice samples as well. And that's viscose crepe as well, really soft, and it doesn't crease. So if you don't like the creasiness of viscose, this is a good choice because it doesn't crease as much. So yeah, it's perfect. That's my dressmate fabrics. Okay, I think that's all for today. If you are planning to go to Knitting and Stitching Show, hope you have fun. And if you're near, I mean, if you're going there and you're traveling from far, do give us a shout. I mean, there's no space to walk in right now, but we can we can try and let you in. Thank you, inspirational. Have a good weekend. You too. Thank you, Rumble Stitcher. That's on YouTube. So yeah, do give us a shout if you're in the area. You can come and see us if you like, see these fabrics. If not, hope you have a great time. And I was going to say something. Yes, we will be exhibiting at the next Knitting and Stitching show. We couldn't risk this time because we tend to get so busy on these shows. It gets a bit unmanageable. So we're a good sized team now, and we're hoping to get help from our brand supporters as well. So there should be enough of us for next one. So yeah, thank you. So we'll be hopefully seeing you at the next show. Thank you. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining and watching, and have a lovely weekend and lovely week ahead. And today is a mental health awareness day, so take good care of your mental health, and sewing is the best thing for mental health, so keep sewing. That's how this business came about. I was going to do a little story in the beginning, but I thought I didn't quite feel like it. But the background of the existence of our business is exactly the same. I was off work due to stress from work. I just couldn't cope anymore. After 12 years of being in the same job, I thought I had the burnout. And then that's when I picked up sewing as my main hobby when I was at home for a couple of weeks. And that's the joy that sewing brought to me, and the people I met through sewing brought this passion to be surrounded by fabrics and sourcing and curating the best fabrics together. The idea. So here we are. So yeah, keep sewing and take care of yourself. Thank you. All the best. Have a good weekend. Bye bye. Like, yeah, it's a nice story. Thank you. There's always a story. But yeah, we don't normally talk